Hi guys, I'm just going to put this mirror off an Audi A4 together, but it comes in 4 separate bits, so I don't buy them on piece. I have the body, main body of it. I have the indicator lens, or repeater lamp, whatever you call it. I have the cover sitting here, and then I have the mirror glass sitting here. First of all, just when I take it apart, or not take it apart, unwrap all the stuff, what I'm thinking is maybe someone might be at this and they might be wondering how it goes back together. First thing, I haven't taken the other one apart, so I'm going from my head here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fit this indicator. What I do notice is that this little tab goes into the actual, you can actually nearly see it popping in here. So little tab straightforward into this first. Then we're going to get this piece sitting in here. Maybe I should have a, well actually I'll get a tripod. Okay, so I'm going to just sit on the indicator. It sits in relatively easy. There are two little legs. At least that's what it looks like. It's going to pop in quite handy. I just pop it in or pop it up. I'm going to just, all this stuff is kind of like a Meccano set. It's straightforward. There was only two little legs sitting in here, one over there. So it's all quite easy, that bit. Okay, so the first things first, our indicator is sitting in. I can see it protruding out here, so I'm not concerned with that right now. I'm just looking and I see the end of this piece fits up there, but there's my first bit. Right, what are we going to go after at this stage then? We might try and see, I'd say the cover is the next part to go on at this point in time. And then the glass will sit in easy. And one thing I am going to say is just be careful. The cover I have sprayed off of it, so it's for a red car. They come black, but it is at this point painted. You just see how awkward this is going to be to get on, and there's no point in me lifting the mirror up, because you're probably going to want to see everything that's happening here, or at least as much as you can. Okay, I'm going to make sure first that I have these wires. I see lots of wires coming out. One thing I have to be very careful or cautious of is that tab has to fit in here. Now, as I said, I have not done this before, so I'm trying to be, actually, do you know what? Maybe I is doing it wrong, and I is doing it wrong. And sometimes having a little bit of a crack. The first piece to assemble is going to be that lens into this. And I'm going to put in 2 screws. Okay, so we're maybe starting again. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm going to fit the indicator into the cover first. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I don't snag, catch, break anything on this corner here is where I'm a little bit concerned. It's a little bit, while I'm doing it now, it's a little bit tight, which I'm presuming is the way it's meant to be. Now that is sitting in place. There is 2 little screws to go in here. I'll have to go and get 2 screws because I don't have the other mirror. Car is out and it's only coming in for an hour for me to fit this. So I get these 2 screws and I'll stick it together. Okay, indicator lens in. The only thing I will say to be sure of is that the screws to be nice and short, because you don't want them to come out through the back of it. And next thing I'm going to do is put up this little cable in here and plug in our indicator lens wiring. Okay, that's gone in. Then I'm going to try and set the cover back down. What I'm going to have to do is make sure I don't get any cables there for the something to do with the glass heated mirror glass, whatever. I don't actually know what this one is for. I better make sure. I actually don't know what the heck that's of. Yeah. But now, when I'm putting it together, I do see 2 little tabs in here. This thing is going to sit in hopefully quite easily with. And I'm presuming that then my indicator lens and stuff will just pop in nice and easy. A little bit of what do we call it, resistance. Just a little bit of a wiggle or a woggle. A little bit not in line on the outside. Well, this takes a little bit of fidgeting. It's starting to clip on slowly but surely. Not the easiest little ones in the world, though. And all along, you want to make sure you don't mark your mirror. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere, guys. On the back. Oop. Okay. That is for all that stuff has gone back together. All the gaps are closed up, nice and tidy around lens being in. There are 2 more screws then in here to hold on the cover. I'm going to stick in 2 little screws here. I'll get 2 more and get them in. Okay guys, I can't see anything to do with this extra plug that I have here at all. There's nothing here to be connected to it, so I don't know. I'm just going to push it into one side. Next, I'm going to go for my mirror glass. Mirror glass, quite easy. Spade connector. If you can see them there, 2 spade connectors actually just push on, and what that is for a heater or a heating element in the actual mirror itself. Okay, these 2 little paddles here slide into these 2 little I don't know what you call them, they're receivers in there. So I'm going to send it down, tidy up my wires some little bit so they don't get stuck on anything. Make sure those little yokes are going in to the slot. And so I don't know if you can, are you going to be able to see, if you can see in there, maybe not, but that's all I'm doing is making sure. 1 second, now my camera is getting dodgy. I'm going to fall over. Stand up. Now, it should pop in quite fast and quite, what do they call it? A stray wire I have here. Quite fast and quite easy. It should pop in once I get my wires in and clean and tidy. Okay, I'm going to stick in those legs again. And then it should be just a little, don't push too hard, just a light push with your finger spread around the glass and pop that in. So that's the assembly of an Audi A4 mirror. Is there any use now? Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you next cartoon.